Hi and welcome back to my channel. So for breakfast this morning I've got something that I haven't had for quite a while. So I've got 50 grams of all bran, which is under there. And then I softened that with some boiling water. And then on top I've got 0% Greek yogurt and some defrosted raspberries on top for speed. So the all bran is my B choice. The yogurt is free and protein. And then the raspberries are speed. And there's a little sprinkling of sweetener on top just to take that bitter taste away from the raspberries. So yeah, I really enjoy this. It's kind of like a pudding, cheesecakey kind of thing, but obviously all on plan. So I'm off to enjoy and I'll catch you all later. So I'm just going to make myself a coffee with my new machine, and I got one of these stands after because I said I can't stand having loose packets of things everywhere. So they're all nicely stacked in here now. So all you do, you've got a water tank here which I've just filled up with some fresh water, and then you open this. Now I'm going to have the skinny, no I'm not, yes I am, sorry, the skinny latte macchiato. I'm not very good at pronouncing these big words. So you have the coffee and the milk, and on here look, it says first, so that goes first and then that one second. So you just pop that in there. And I'm going to use this tall glass. I like my coffees in, let me show you, in these double walled glasses, but the amount that comes out of this machine only fills it to about there, so they're not very ideal. So I'm going to use this one, but to use that, it won't fit. So I just take that away, the drip tray, and now it fits nicely. So push that down onto the cap, press this button, and it's just starting to come through, as you see. So it should finish shortly. I'm showing you this because I did have a lady ask me if I would show how to use it, because she would really like one. So as promised, here it is. So that's the end of the milk one. Don't burn yourself like I just did. Okay, so it's starting to calm down now. So open it. Take that disc out. And I've noticed these aren't dripping everywhere, where my other machine, they used to come out really wet. And then you put your second one in. Push it down, press the button, when you're ready, there it comes. Now, you might think it's a bit of a, wait for that noise to finish. You might think it's a bit of a faff putting in two different discs, which my husband would. But you can get, like he has the Is this his? These Colombian, which are, you just put that in and then you add your own milk. And then the other ones I have are the decaf ones, because I try not to drink too much caffeine. And then these you just put in, makes a coffee, and you add your own milk. And these are free, they're not any syns. Where this one now is 2 syns. And then the hot chocolate, which the kids like, you do it the same way as this, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. You just, see, that's a big pod. It's all in one pod there. So, yeah, you don't have to have the coffees that do it in 2 lots. The other one that I've just brought that we haven't opened is this Americano Grande. So that's another one to try. But yeah, I do like my coffee in these, but it's far too big for this drink, and that is just a nice size. So we'll just give it a little mix. Perfection. So that coffee is costing me 2 syns, but it is well worth it. So I'm going to have that with an apple now. And yeah, I really am impressed with it. And what I like, as I said, is these don't leave all wet around. They come out nice and dry. And I'm so glad that I bought this just to, you know, store it all in. The only thing is, obviously, I've got this packet now and there's not enough room to put those in, but that's just a minor detail. You don't have to have so many in one go. But yeah, anyway, I'm off to enjoy this. So I hope you enjoyed my little demonstration. I'm having this for lunch, and this is 2.5 syns. I'll show you it plated up now. For tea tonight, I've got a new recipe that I had from a lady at my Simmer World group. So it's called smoked chili chicken. There's lots of protein in this. The chicken obviously is free in protein. There's red kidney beans, they're protein. There's black beans and they're protein. And then there's onions, peppers, garlic, chopped tomatoes, various spices in there, and you had to put a cinnamon stick in, which smelled absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so I mean, if you did want the recipe, let me know. So I haven't tried it yet, but it does smell very nice. I've got a small portion of rice there and some broccoli for extra speed. So the tea itself, all of it is sin-free. So I'm ending a little bit higher on syns today because it's Amber's fault. She made soufflé in school today. I've never ever had soufflé. It's never really been something that's kind of interested me. If I've seen it on a menu, it's not one thing that I would go for. If cheesecake was on the menu, I would go for cheesecake. So yeah, I've never had soufflé. So she made these soufflés. Now I should put a little clip of it here somewhere. Now, you should know me by now if you've been watching me a while. My forgetfulness is quite regular, and my ability of technology isn't the best. But anyway, I'll try my best to put it here somewhere. A little video is what she sent me from school. I didn't video them when they was at home and we had them, because there was friends here and it was all a bit hectic. So yeah, so I had it, and then, well, that was that. I had it. So I looked on the Simmer World app and it said, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Goo, G-U. Oh, there's a little tiny midgy moth thing. Where was I? G-U. I don't know how you pronounce it. Goo. I don't know. And then it said, I've forgotten my, what I'm talking about now. It said hot chocolate souffle or something like that, 12.5 syns. So I've put it down as that because it was so light and fluffy, and I don't think it would have weighed much because it was only small anyway. But oh my goodness, it was heaven. It really, really was heaven. I mean, I just didn't want it to end. It was delicious. So I put that down as 12.5 syns. And before that, obviously, I'd had my pasta and sauce at lunch. Now, I was at my mum's when I had that. So that was a very brief video because very difficult, you know. They don't understand videoing for YouTube and everything. So that was 2.5 syns. And at that point, now, if I'd known that I was going to give in to having some souffle, which I thought that I would be not giving into it, I would not have spent the 2.5 syns on the pasta sauce. But at the time, I didn't know. Then I had that coffee earlier on in the day, or whatever time it was, and that was 2 syns. So obviously that's making me 4.5 syns, and then the 12.5 of the souffle. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 syns today. So only, if you look at it, I'm only 2 syns over the maximum that you can have. So I will keep the syns low now over the next couple of days just to compensate for it. Do I regret it? No, I don't, because it was delicious. It really, really was. I can't say how good it was because, oh, it was just divine. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm ending a little bit higher on syns today, but I definitely will claw it back over the next couple of days, as I always seem to. So hopefully it won't affect the scales. Surely it's not going to affect the scales, just going 2 over your maximum amount. Yeah, so, and do you know, I don't feel like I've had huge amount of food today. So my tea, that new recipe, it was all right. The chicken was so tender, but the flavour wasn't what I was expecting it. So yeah, it's not something that I would like say to you, yeah, I'm going to leave you the recipe, because it's not something I'm going to make again in a hurry. But there you go. Anyway, so for my supper this evening, I'm going to have, because I don't want to have any more syns, I've got no bee choice to use. So what I'm going to have is some raspberries, some blueberries, and I'm going to have a large orange. So that will be my supper this evening. And tomorrow we are having not a midweek, but an end week. Is there such a thing as an end week roast? But that's what we're having tomorrow, because we're busy all weekend. Sunday, even if I did want to do roast, my son's playing a football match, which is like sort of interferes with the day, as it does. Saturday, I have got to go shoe shopping with Amber again. Oh my god, because we're just not having any success. So yeah, so I'm going to do this roast tomorrow. So that'll be a nice meal for tea tomorrow. And apart from the gravy, it's like sin-free. So hopefully I'll have a really good day tomorrow. So yeah, so that is my day over. Because I don't think there's anything else to say. No, don't think so. But anyway, so yeah, so thank you so much for watching. And as I say, I will keep the syns down now for the next few days. Oh, also Saturday, I'm having my hair cut because it's grown so much. I was supposed to have gone last Saturday, and then I had to cancel because Amber, had an open day at college, so we couldn't make it then. I couldn't make my hair then, so I'm having it this Saturday, and it's desperate now, really needs doing. And considering I put that silver colour on there, it's not really lasted very long, but I don't know. Don't know what to do with it, to be honest, colour-wise, so yeah. Anyway, the kids are going to be in a minute from karate, so it's going to be all a bit chaos. So I'm going to go now, and I will catch you all tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and if you could like the video, please, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you followed me for the rest of my journey, which is going to be an ongoing journey. It's not going to end anytime soon. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.